Hello and welcome in our YouTube channel Metallurgical Facts. So in this video, we will try to understand how to calculate the blast furnace top gas calculations. Okay, and also we will see analysis of top gas in blast furnace. So this question is basically asked in gate 2011. Okay, so this question is very easy because they made lot of assumptions to make it easier and to give a simplest form of this question because generally this top gas calculation is not easy. That's why they have given some of the assumptions. Okay, so first of all we will read this question and we will try how to approach this type of questions when they will ask this in examination. Okay, so in an ideal blast furnace, the input and output are as follows. I have written in this way. Okay, so that you can understand easily. So this is input side, and input side what we can input. So whenever you are doing mass balance type of questions, please try to make a flow sheet or process flow. That will be easier for you to get the answer. Okay, and sometimes you can do the calculations on an easy way. um, okay, so the first thing we add in blast furnace is as a raw material, that is ore, and here they have given that this ore having pure Fe2O3. Okay, there is no gang, or and the weight of ore is 1357 kg per THM. So we can say that this ore having 30 1357 kg per THM. What is this THM means? This THM means ton per ton hot metals. Okay, so this is for this calculation is basically for 1 ton. Means if we want to produce 1 ton of liquid metal, we need 1357 kg of this ore, and in this ore in this ore only pure Fe3 is there. Okay, so we can write like that, pure Fe2O3. So we can also say that this ore is basically pure Fe3, means this weight is for pure Fe2O3. I hope you understood this thing. This is just a statement. Okay, so next raw material is coke as a reducing agent. So in coke they written that pure carbon is present. Okay, there is no S, pure carbon, no S. So what is this means, no S? This S basically reacts and this will go into the slag part. But here in this question they mentioned that this coke contains 400 kg. This coke contains pure carbon, and this the weight of coke is 400 kg per ton hot metals. Okay, so we can write like that, this coke contains 400 kg. Okay, pure carbon. So the next thing is that they are also injecting blast air. Okay, so this blast air is injected in this case where we required extra oxygen. Okay, so they have given the weight of this blast air, that is oxygen content is 293 kg per THM. Means if you want to produce 1 ton of hot metal, so we need to produce blast air in which oxygen content is 293 kg. Okay, and nitrogen content is 964 kg per THM. Hope you have understood this input side. Okay, and now we will see for. So one more thing they have given, that flux. So we also use fluxes. So here they are not using any flux, so this is nil. And output section, in output section we are having a hot metal, and this hot metal now at output side, what is the major output of this blast furnace? Major output of this blast furnace is hot metal. Okay, so hot metal contains 5 weight percent of carbon and rest is Fe. Okay, so they have also mentioned 5 weight percent of carbon and rest is Fe. Slag is nil, means for assumptions, as assumptions they have taken there is no slag contained. Okay, but this is not possible practically. Okay, so the top gases they have given about the top gases. This top gases contains CO, CO2 and nitrogen. That is this top gas is basically mixture of, blast furnace top gas is basically mixture of carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide and nitrogen gases. From where this nitrogen gas comes from? This blast air. Okay, so clear. And this carbon monoxide and this carbon dioxide will come from this ore part and coke part. The oxygen from ore and the carbon from coke will react, and this will produce CO and CO2. Okay, so this is all about this question. Okay, so this is how we can draw the process flow so that we can do the calculations easily. Okay, so suppose this question is easy for top gas analysis, but whenever I will do the next question in top gas analysis, analysis, that will be a little difficult because we will not take some assumptions there. Okay, so the first question they have asked the amount of oxygen in CO and CO2 leaving the top gases. Okay, so we need to calculate the weight of oxygen here, which is going with this CO and CO2. Okay, so this is the first question. They have given four options, but I have not taken here four options. Okay, just removed four options. There is no meaning of those options. Okay, and the next question is the CO and CO2 molar ratio in the top gas we need to calculate. Okay, so these are the two questions I am going to do according to this flow sheet. Okay, so now we will see. So the first question is the amount of oxygen in CO and CO2 we need to calculate, which is living with the top gases. Okay, so we will see from where oxygen is coming and from where oxygen is going. So what we will do, we will basically balance the oxygens. Okay, so how we can balance oxygen? So now I will tell you how to approach this type of balance. So here we can see that oxygen is in this ore and there is no oxygen here. Oxygen is in blast air. Okay, so there is two places where from where oxygen is coming. Okay, and in output side where oxygen is going in the top gases. Okay, so what we will do, we will calculate the input oxygen, and then we will see where this oxygen is going. Okay, so first of all, we are having this pure Fe2O3, and this pure Fe2O3 will produce like that 2Fe when reduction reaction take place, and this is 3O2. Okay, and sometimes people do like that 3 by 2 O2. So if you will do by that way also, the question will be same. Okay, so in bracket I will write like that 3 by 2 O2. Generally we don't write this O. Okay, so this Fe2O3 is equals to 2Fe plus 3O, or 3 by 2 O2. We can write anything. Okay, so this is slash. So this is the weight. The molecular weight of this Fe2O3 is 160, and this 160 will produce 112 Fe, and 3O means 16 multiplied by 3 means 48. Okay, so now you understood how to calculate this molecular weight. Or suppose if you will do by this 3 by 2 O2 means 3 by 2 into 48, that will also come 3 by 2 into 32, that will also come 48. Okay, so from here what we need to do, we are balancing oxygen. Okay, so oxygen is coming from this ore, means this 160 Fe2O3 can give us 48 of oxygen. Okay, so one will produce 48 by 160. Okay, but what is the weight of this Fe2O3? We are given 1357 kg of per ton hot metal. Okay, so this is for one Fe2O3, but we are having 1357 Fe2O3. So what we will do, we will simply do the mathematics calculation. So 48 by 160 multiplied by 1357. In class 8th standard you did like this. Okay, so this is not a mass balance problem, this is basically the aptitude problem. Okay, so 1357 we will multiply, and what we will get, we will get some value here, that will be 407 kg approximate. Okay, so this is the weight of oxygen which is coming from this Fe2O3. And how to calculate more Fe? So total oxygen will be oxygen coming from ore plus oxygen coming from ore, and there is no oxygen in coke, there is oxygen in blast air. Okay, so in blast air we are having 293. So we can write like that, oxygen in blast air, Ba. Okay, so oxygen coming from ore is, weight of oxygen coming from ore is 407 kg, and oxygen in blast air is 293 kg per ton of hot metal. So they have given, so 293. So now we will add this value and we can find the value of this question, what they are asking here in this question. Okay, so the question was the amount of oxygen in CO and CO2 living with the top gas is. Okay, so this is the amount of oxygen which will actually react with this carbon, and which will produce CO and CO2 in top gases, for top gases. Okay, so this is how we calculated. This is simple calculation of top gas. Okay, so you can opt this route if you don't have any other route. just don't try to make it complex. This is easier way of doing this type of question. Okay, so now we will see the second question. So the next question is we need to calculate the CO and CO2 molar ratio. Okay, so so the question is very easy, but we need to understand the language. They are asking for molar ratio of this CO and CO2 in the top gas. Okay, so in previous calculation, what we did, we found the oxygen content in CO and CO2, that was 700 kg. Okay, so there is no relation between this and this question. Okay, so the for this question, how to approach this CO and CO2 molar ratio? If we will able to calculate CO and CO2 weight, then what we will do, we will divide it by their gram equivalent, so we will get the molar ratio. Okay, so see how to approach this type of question. So whenever in the blast furnace this carbon will react with this much oxygen, what will it produce? It will react with the two way, that is C plus O2 is equals to CO2 for the production of CO2, and the other reaction is C plus half O2 is equals to CO. Okay, so this is carbon monoxide, this is CO2, and in this question they are asking C by CO2 ratio. Okay, so this is the simple question. See how to approach this type of question. Okay, so just because of assumptions, this question is much easy. Okay, so this is one carbon and this is one oxygen, which is producing one carbon dioxide gas. Okay, so how we can read this 12 moles of this 12 grams of this carbon will react with this 16 32. Okay, so 32 moles of this, and this will produce 44 of CO2. Okay, so how we can calculate? We can see like that, C will produce CO2. How? 12 C will produce 44 CO2. So one will produce 44 by 12. One carbon will produce 44 by 12. So what is the weight of carbon? How to find this weight of carbon? By the carbon balance in reaction. Okay, so you can say from where carbon is coming. Carbon is coming from this coke, and that is weight of 400 kg. And where carbon is going? Carbon is going only in this hot metal. So hot metal weight is 1 ton, because we are taking assumptions per ton of hot metal. So means 1000 kg multiplied by 5 by 100 means, it means this is the 50 kg of coke will carbon will go into this hot metal, and rest will go for the top gas reaction. Okay, so how much carbon is going in hot metal? So this for 50 kg is going into the hot metal, and we are having 400 kg. So for top gas, carbon for top gas is equals to 400 is coming and 50 is going in hot metal. So that's why we are having 350 kg rest. Okay, and you can see in this output section there is no carbon is going in slag, and carbon is going only in this top gases. So this 350 kg will react with oxygen, and this will produce the carbon monoxide. Okay, so we are having one carbon will produce 44 by 12 CO2. Okay, but we are having 350 kg of carbon, so this will produce 44 by 12 multiplied by 350. Okay, and this will produce 1283 kg of this CO2. Okay, and similarly here in this case of carbon monoxide, this 12 will produce CO means 28. Okay, so this 12 will produce 28, and so one will produce 28 by 12. Okay, but we are having 350 kg of carbon, so this 350 kg of carbon will produce 28 by 12 into 350 kg of CO2 CO gas. Okay, for this is for CO gas, and this is for CO2 gas. Okay, so this CO will be approximate 816.6, and this will be in kg. Okay, so now we need to change this kgs in the moles. Okay, so I will do here. So what is the mole of this CO2 produce? So we can find like that, this 1283 by 44. Okay, so this is the molar weight. Okay, so this will come like that, 29.15. Okay, so this is in moles. And how to calculate the mole of this CO? So CO is in kg, that is 1816.66, and we will divide it by 28, so we will get 29.15. So you can say that this CO and CO2 mole is same. Okay, so they are asking for the ratio, for calculation the ratio CO by CO2 ratio, molar ratio. So what we will do, 29.15, 29.15, so this will come 1. Okay, so the ratio of CO by CO2 molar ratio will be 1. Okay, so this is the answer for this question. I hope you understood this calculation. This calculation is very easy. Just we need to calculate the carbon percentage left for the reaction in the for the top gases. Okay, so simply we calculated the carbon content in hot metal in kgs, and then we saw that from where this carbon is coming and how much carbon is left for the top gases. Okay, then we simply balance this equation. This equation is very important. This is molar balance basically, and you can always do easy way only following this way only. Okay, so this is the simplest question of this top gas analysis. Thank you guys for your attention. Hope you have understood this top gas analysis. We will come with some more questions of material balance, because this question is very important for GATE exam. This question will come in 2 marks sometimes. Okay, so don't worry, we will come with some more questions in material balance. Thank you.